Hello, my amazing Aquarius, and thank you for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to be doing a very belated, a very belated second half of January reading. And because it is so late, and I greatly apologize for that, life just unfortunately got in the way for me. But anyway, because of that, I am going to be looking into the first week of February for you guys too. So, hopefully that makes up for it. Again, I apologize. Let's see, today I'm going to be pulling a random amount of tarot cards, just depending on how many cards it takes for me to get the message across. It'll be more than like 3 though. It'll definitely be like at least 5. Let's see, I'm also going to be pulling 2 Moonology Oracle cards, as well as a Romance Angel Oracle card for you. And because of that, make sure that you check out your planet of Venus. So please check out the readings for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Now, typically I don't include the sign or your Venus sign in readings. However, because I did feel drawn to pull a Romance Angel card this time around, I was like, yeah, we need to include the planet Venus in there. So that is why. And I think that's pretty much it. I feel like I really need to shuffle these cards up though. I don't know why, but I feel like you guys just need like a lot of shuffling before we go on. So I'm gonna take the time. Typically I've been talking about this when I'm shuffling the Moonology cards, but I'll go ahead and say it now since I feel like I really need to shuffle the tarot deck up for you guys. Basically, I'm going to make a whole explanation for this, just because I feel it's very important. But basically, it's all about how I read tarot. So basically, the way that I read tarot is intuitively and in combination with the textbook or the guidebook, rule book of what the traditional meanings of the cards are. And the reason I do this is because I feel like I need to honor the history and the tradition of tarot cards, because they have such a rich history that it just wouldn't sit well with me if I just went with my intuition. And I also feel like if I wouldn't be delivering the most accurate messages I possibly could if I was just reading the rule book and the guidebook. So that's why I do a combination of both. So I do know the traditional meanings of all the cards, but I also, oh my goodness, why is this not wanting to work? But I also channel messages intuitively. But again, I'm going to be making a whole video about that, just to give you guys more information, because again, I feel like it's very, very important for you to resonate with a tarot reader, and I feel, one of the best ways to do that is to really connect with the way that they read tarot, because everyone reads tarot differently. Everyone has different abilities and different ways of perceiving tarot and stuff like that, so. Anyway, I'm just gonna give your deck like 2-ish more shuffles, and then we can get started reading. Again, I'm sorry I'm shuffling for so long, but like it feels like I have to. Like I wouldn't be able to like actually do your reading if I didn't do this. Alright, we're gonna give it one more shuffle and then we're gonna cut the deck. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can tell you guys. Any interesting stuff happening in my life, but not really. I mean, I started classes. That's the main reason that I haven't been able to film these videos on time. Whew, your cards are extremely warm. So, typically means that there's a lot of messages in here for you guys. But, let's see. Oh my goodness. Interesting. Got the 2 of Wands. Are you, like, connecting with anyone? Is anyone coming into your life? Or is there, like, an older individual? Not older as in, like, age-wise older, but, like, not, like, someone you previously knew. I feel like you're connecting with them, or are going to be connecting with someone new on a very deep level, if that makes any sense. I don't know, it doesn't necessarily feel romantic, but there is a very, very, very strong love between you guys. It's a very, very strong love. There's a very, very deep love that has formed or will be formed or is forming. I'm seeing like pink. The color pink comes to mind. So there's definitely someone that you're very much emotionally and mentally gonna be really connecting with, have connected to, or are currently connecting with. So, 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. I think I'm coming down with something because my throat has been irritating me. My mouth and throat have been super dry. So I apologize for that. As I cough. Lovely. Okay, so interesting. I forget. Oh my goodness, who was it? I don't remember. Was it Scorpio? I can't remember, but one of the signs had these 2 cards come out as well. So they had the 4 of Swords and the 8. Is that 8? Yes, I can count. I swear. And the 8 of Swords. So what's very interesting is that this person, I feel like, is really going to, here, this card is another message. It just popped out at the same time, but that's another message. This person is really going to cause you to like think differently. It's really going to open up your third eye. It's really going to give you a new perspective on the world that you really haven't seen before. Well, I guess this message does kind of connect, but basically this is you, either currently or in the past. You were kind of there, but you weren't like all the way there. You were kind of like, maybe I want to like show the world my whole self. I'm also kind of reserved and don't really want to. Whatever you connected with, they sparked you to really begin opening up your shell. You're really coming out and you're really not afraid to show the world who you really are. I also feel like this was kind of a sense of insecurity too, but I feel, oh my gosh, excuse me. But I feel like, I don't know if insecurity is the word, but it's almost like the shyness, but it's not like socially shy. And it's not like you were shy, but it's like for whatever reason you felt like you had to be. Like, it was almost like someone put like duct tape over your mouth, but like your hands were free so you could remove it at any time. You were just scared to remove it. But this person came in and really like kind of opened you up, and they didn't take the, you know, they weren't the ones who pulled the duct tape off. They simply like inspired you to do it yourself. And I feel like that's why this is so much of a love connection, because you appreciate them so much, whether they realize it or not. But you appreciate them a lot for showing you how to kind of open and really fully be yourself and not be kind of scared or held back in any way. So, let's see what else we got. Interesting. Someone else had the Tower too. Alright, so you had both the Moon and the Tower come out, which is, first of all, really, really beautiful. Because look how similar this artwork is. It almost feels like, to me, like this tree needs to go right in the center in between these 2 other trees. That's what it feels like to me. Because to me, I feel like this is the divine masculine, this is the divine feminine, and in the middle is you. Okay, so you're kind of shrouded in this like, kind of like, who am I? What direction am I being pulled? You're kind of, it's like this mystery around you. And it's interesting because it doesn't strictly feel like you're experiencing this yourself, like you're kind of experiencing this mystery, but it's also protruding onto other people. So you might find that other people, you know, are kind of like, maybe just kind of like, I feel like maybe you've noticed people looking at you weird, as odd as that sounds, but I feel like maybe you've noticed kind of people staring at you or people looking at you, and that's because you've been putting off this very kind of mysterious vibe to people. But with this tower, just imagine like this tree, like right in the center here. To me, this tower isn't breaking anything down, but it's sparking something. It's like igniting something within you. And it's like, it's the catalyst is what this is. Yeah, the catalyst for that. Let me put these down here so you guys can see them better. It's like the catalyst for you, you know, kind of opening up and coming into your true self. Which is almost, you know, directly correlated to, not almost, it pretty much is directly correlated with what I just said. You guys have cards like coming out like that, which makes sense. Daughter of Swords. This was you in the past. Show you the card. Kind of shy, kind of quiet, not necessarily by positive choice. You just kind of felt, again, like you had that duct tape over your mouth, but you were scared to take it off. You were scared to really show the world your opinion, share your opinions, do your own thing. But I'd like to get some messages kind of, I feel like this message has come across pretty well for you. So I feel like there's another totally different message here. Does that make sense? So I'd like to get that to pop out if Tarot can. This again is kind of in the same realm of this message for you guys. This is the Mother of Cups. Again, this to me is someone who might be, you know, you really appreciate, someone who's guiding you, someone who sparked that, someone who really, like, said something and it just really resonated with you and you were like, oh yeah, they're right, you know, and it just kind of, you know, sparked that inner confidence, that inner strength that you have. But so far, I'm still only getting messages of clarification from this. I'm going to pull one more card. And depending on what card comes out, if it's again just clarification, I'm going to move on to the oracle cards. But if it's another message, then I will pull more cards in regards to that other message. But I still feel... okay. The card's out. Yeah, this is just kind of clarifying stuff from your past. Okay. So you have the Nine of Swords, which again, I feel like this is how you felt previously. So, which is fine because it's actually, I plan, don't tell anyone. But I plan on doing a whole other reading for the entire zodiac based on specifically the Aquarius energy because we're entering the age of Aquarius. So I'm sure that that reading is going to come out there. That message that I need is going to come out there, which is probably why it's not coming out in this reading because it's targeted at the Aquarius energy for everyone and not just specifically for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Aquariuses. Aquariuses? I don't know what the plural of Aquarius is. But anyway, yeah, this is just like Nine of Swords. You were just really like very afraid. I think you were just afraid to really be your own self because you were worried other people were gonna like, you know, which is a very common fear. Like everyone is kind of, you know, at one point like, what if I say something stupid? Or like, what if the question I ask is a stupid question? Or what if they laugh at me? But whatever it was, this Mother of Cups person really just kind of helped spark that whole, you know, like new vision, really like sparked, you know, this anti-confusion. It sparked you like, you know, kind of shredding down that layer and, you know, getting rid of that initial like fear, and you're coming into being, you know, back to your old self or a better version of yourself or into a new person if you've never experienced this before. But yeah, that's all the messages I have for you. Please be sure to check out whenever I end up doing like the Age of Aquarius reading for everyone. Please be sure to check that out because you're my Aquarius beebs, and so probably you're gonna like most likely will resonate with a message particularly from there. And also if you have, you know, other signs in your chart, check it out. All signs, it's gonna be a reading for all signs. But I'm going to be channeling the Aquarius energy that's around right now. and how it's going to affect us as like a, you know, as a whole, as a collective. Anyway, so right now I'm just going to shuffle your Moonology Oracle cards. I guess they're mine, but like I'm going to be pulling for you, so I said, anyway. English and me just sometimes don't get along. I'm a native English speaker and yet I still mess up the language. Can we give it one more shuffle? Oh my goodness, thank you. Alright, so let's see what Moonology cards we got for you. Again, I'm going to try and pull 2, but that could change. Depending on how many cards fall out, but I'm at least pulling 2. Unless for some reason I like get the first one and I just get like a giant red stop sign come into my head from the universe. But we'll see. I highly doubt that's gonna happen. I feel like you guys are gonna get 2. Oh my goodness, okay. Is it the one that flipped over? 2 of them flipped over. What did I say? Alright. Interesting. Okay, so you have 2 cards here. The first one is Surrender to the Divine, Full Moon. And then Step Out of Your Comfort Zone, North Node. This is so perfect. Step out of your comfort zone. You're going to get this catalyst that's going to change you into a better version of yourself, and it's going to be great and grand. So yeah, don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. And then Surrender to the Divine, this is just saying that this is divinely guided. I mean, you have the moon there, which kind of indicates that too. Anytime you get like the sun, the moon, or the star, the moon, the sun, for me, I always kind of, that's always an indicator that it's divinely guided, or the High Priestess. Just like in general. Obviously it changes from reading to reading depending on, you know, what messages come in. But anyway, so yeah, Surrender to the Divine, this is all just part of your path. This is just part of your divine path, okay? There's nothing, like, it's something that was gonna happen, you know, regardless. It's just happening at this point in time. So, those are the 2 cards for you. And now, let's move on to the Romance Angel deck. I will note, these over, so I'm shuffle over here so I don't mess everything up. Okay. I will note that I mean, I always give this disclaimer out. I read the specific Oracle deck as love in general. So this is, you know, could be romantic love, could be family, friends, pets, coworkers, divine love, spirit guide love. Even like if you're really attached, like love to a material good, anything like that. Anything that has to do with love and passion, stuff like that. That's how I read it, depending on, you know, what intuitive messages I get. But still, this is for you, and I'm very interested to see this because of that 2 of Wands there. To me, that's a very, very good energy card, and I feel like it's definitely, again, in regards to a person, specifically, my goodness, again, me and my English pronunciation, Mother of Cups card. And also, again, don't focus on if it says mother, it's female, because that's not the case. I rarely, very rarely will ever get a definite, you know, gender or anything like that in any of my readings. So, flirt! Oh, okay, no. I feel like I need to take this card though. Okay, so interesting. You got flirt and keep an open mind. Okay, I'm really liking this. All right, so you got flirt, which is extend your lighthearted energy to others. And then keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So maybe this person, maybe this Mother of Cups, that, you know, kind of started that Tower movement in order for you to move forward into this change, into this cycle. Maybe, okay, they're definitely divinely placed. I don't know if I don't really want to use the term soulmate. I know keep an open mind says the term soulmate, but I don't know. It's, for some of you it could be, it very well could be, because people have a lot of different soulmates, and soulmate doesn't always equal like love, as in like romantic love. I mean, like love in general, yes, but anyway, so it could be a soulmate, but I also feel like it could just be like the universe divinely put them there. As far as flirt, it says extend your light-hearted energy to others. To me, I feel like this is more so just kind of like, be kind. You know what I mean? Like, be a kind of person. Like, even though you may be going through this change, like, go through it with positivity in your heart. And keep an open mind. Like, your soulmate may be different from your usual type and expectations. To me, that's just saying, honestly, like, through this happiness that you're going to, like, you know, that you should be portraying to the world, you're going to have more people like this come into your life, right? Because again, like I said, that this is all divine. This is a divine path set for you, okay? So if you keep an open mind and you have that positivity, you're going to attract many different kinds of divine people, including possible soulmates. And I say possible soulmates as in like, the people that may come in may be a soulmate, but not like you meet someone and like, if you're nice to them, they'll be a soulmate. Because I said that very weird. I don't, just, hopefully you could interpret what I meant. Because I don't know any other better way to put that. Huh. I keep seeing an image of like, outside. Like it's almost like a sidewalk. It's like a sidewalk with a bunch of like trees with like golden light streaming through it. But to me that doesn't feel so much like a symbol more than it is like a location. So maybe go to, if you have a location similar to that, go there. But yeah, that's all the messages I'm getting here. It doesn't feel to me like it's any specific person. To me, it's just, again, like, be kind, be compassionate, love everyone you come in contact with, and keep an open mind as in, like, people who you typically may not get along with. Don't be afraid to just put forth, like, the good vibration, the good energy, you know? I think that's pretty much it. Let me see if there's any other messages that want to come through. No. Yeah, no. You guys are good. Thank you very much for clicking on this video. I apologize if my reading for the Romance Angel card got a little bit convoluted. But it was sometimes, like, again, I'm going to go over this in my video all about how I read cards, but sometimes it can be difficult to translate, like, energy and, like, vibes and feelings and stuff like that into words. But hopefully you guys understood what I meant. Let's see, anything else? I think we're good. Leave me any questions. Do not be afraid. Do not hesitate to leave me questions or anything like that. If you want to check out my social medias, my links will be in the description below, as well as a link to my Etsy store where you can purchase a personal and private reading with me. And I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, thank you very much, guys, for clicking on this video. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.